Guy with the pink hair said we already got 3 or 4 more subscribers.
Idle Hands, but the guy was still very nice. He had a pink hair.
Who seemed more excited by the beer books?
Probably the guy with the pink hair. I think you need to go give people the beer books because you wrote them. You're the author.
And I do have idle hands.
Well, you know what they say about idle hands. So we have 3 IPAs. This is called Two Seam. This is called Pinnacle Rock. This is called Boosum Rock. And then this is a sour called Kill Your Idols. And I think it's got strawberry in it. First, we're doing the Two Seam IPA, the least hoppy. It's nice. It's a little more hoppy than the Cat's Meow, but it's good. It is very nice. You know how I'm always saying that IPA is the Sauvignon Blanc of beer? Now I've had to start saying that Sauvignon Blanc is the IPA of wine. It's flavorful and has character. Give me a Pilsner. That is like the Pinot Grigio of beer. Give me an IPA. This is a nice one.
Two Seam at Idle Hands at Common Craft, Beantown adjacent. Two Seam. Yippee-ki-yay, sweetie. Sometimes I seem, sometimes you seem,
Sometimes
but we all
scream.
two seem.
We all scream for Two Seam.
At Idle Hands at Common Craft, Beantown adjacent.
I would think if you're a beleaguered mom needing to come do some fall clothes shopping for school with your kids, every mall should have an outdoor area.
Every mall should have an outdoor area
With two
right next to a green playground where the parents can get hammered.
Now it's called Boosum Rock. Oh, this is a very different smell. Interesting. It's a little more bitter, a little more hoppy, but also very nice. Good. You know, I feel like sometimes like an IPA like really hits you like in the afterwards. You notice the bitterness. It's nice, but it is a little bitter.
Is this something where you said a microbeer should hit you with your best shot of BeerVlog?
Hit you with your bitter shot.
Boosum Rock, Idle Hands at Common Craft.
You got some rock going on? We do have some rock going on. I hope it's not ruining your sound.
This is quite delicious. I would say if I were to want to rock out with beer, I could not find any beer with bosoms. I would get the beer and I would bosom rock out instead of bosom rock out.
I was thinking we're showing our age.
Youths today probably do not know what the word bosom means.
No, that's what I was going to say. I would say that is a word that my grandmother called her breasts bosoms.
When we are in our 90s and we are doing nothing but beer vlogging and we have our own beer vlog bar, we will sell nothing but bosom beers.
This is Pinnacle Rock, the Pinnacle Rock. It is the most hoppy, interesting smell. It has a similar bitterness to the Boosum Rock, named after a famous rock outcrop found in the Middlesex Fells Reservation. Do you know, when I was studying up on beer, I learned, and everybody's gonna laugh and say, you dummies, how can you have a beer vlog and not know this? Did you know that hops were flowers?
I will insert here, to irrigate and arrogant myself, that I will claim on the YouTube that I knew all that. That's why we have a co-star with a master's.
But not in beer making. This is a little bit different on the finish than the Boosum Rock. To me, it is a little more balanced, but I still probably prefer the Two Seam. And I'm gonna save a little bit to wash down my sour.
Pinnacle Rock at Idle Hands at Common Craft, Beantown adjacent. I quite love that, my sweetie. I would say that when we are 90 and we are mountain climbing to find all the pinnacles.
We're mountain climbing.
But we cannot do that until we are 90. And there is a Mavic Mini Pro 95 that does all the mountain climbing stuff to make sure that it catches us falling off the mountain, off the pinnacle, and then all of a sudden our beer vlogs will explode because our DJI Mini Pro 99 will have captured us crashing to the ground.
This is called Kill Your Idols. Sour ale with strawberry, raspberry, and lactose added. Slightly tart, fruity, and sweet.
Ad time.
I've heard that there was a guy who in the early 21st century wrote a beer book.
Who would that be?
And we might just know where somebody could get those.
Where would that be?
Maybe for free plus shipping.
Or by inviting us to your microbrewery and 4 burgers and beers.
Woo! This is very fruity. This is very fruity and sour. It's a little intense, but it's interesting. It's like a sour Jolly Rancher.
Kill Your Idols at Idle Hands at Common Craft.
Oh God, I just got that Idols, idols, idols. Do you think they're making a play on words there?
Say isn't so, say isn't so. Killing your idols at Idle Hands at Common Craft, Beantown adjacent. Killing your idols. That was wonderfully delicious. I like that almost as much as I like PHILL Collins, who I worked with and did a poem about, almost as I love my idol, PHILL Collins, who I and worked with twice. I like this almost as much as that, only I think that this beer actually will remember me more than PHILL Collins did.
I don't think you would kill him.
Quadruple thumbs up